Okay, sure, it is correct. I put the driveway in there.
So identify yourself, please.
Tom Hart, Gordon Heights. And also the sidewalk in front of it, hand-laid every brick that's sitting there, okay? I have researched the property to the turn of the century. It was subdivided. The Union Hall next door is the other half of that property, which is the floodplain. This property has more, it's got more baggies than a Pullman car, okay? There are 3 abandoned gas tanks on the one is sitting in the city in the right of way. This picture right here, you see a chain link fence that's sitting on the right of way. The parking lot, 10 to 15 feet of the parking lot is sitting in the city right of way. It's not owned by the karaoke bar. So the parking lot that's currently striped is not their property. There was also, I put a retention pond at the end there in a grassed area. They have paved that, they've pushed the dirt over back there and covered up the retention area and are using the grass to park cars on. Now you know about grass and parking cars on them, okay? We have a problem with the building. The back footings in the building have collapsed. They're rolling down the hill toward the building next to it, okay? So the building official may want to take a look-see into the building, okay? Back when it was occupied by Andy's Glass, I witnessed several fights between the 2 Korean owners of the 2 businesses, fist fights over parking there. And that's one reason why Andy's Glass, the last tenant in that building, left, because there is no parking. Because Beaufort Highway has been expanded from 2 lanes to these 110-foot right-of-ways, and Chestnut, which was a dirt road when this was built, which was called Central Avenue, is now expanded to a 65-foot right-of-way. 14 feet of the front of the karaoke bar is sitting on public property. It's not even owned by the person that owns this gas station property. There's right next to it is an abandoned gas tank that's sitting under the public right-of-way that the EPA once removed, along with the other 2 tanks. I could go on all day long about this piece of property and its nonconformity, and the fact that the fence and all the rest of the stuff that belongs to the city needs to be removed. The asphalt needs to be removed. The fence needs to be removed. This is the entrance to our neighborhood, and it looks like Fido's rear end. So the last thing we need to do, and then I researched the movie companies moving in there after I got through all the porn sites and Smooth Booty and everything else that's on side with this group of people. They had this building listed as 2,000 square foot studio. It's not 2,000 square foot. It's going to be leased and rented out. Everything that they said up here about what they're going to use the business for doesn't match anything I've went through, and I had to go through all these porno sites and everything else with this thing. And the fact they have Alan Begner as their attorney that represents all the strip clubs, the little buzzer's going off in my head that maybe this isn't a swell business to move into this location. But before any business moves in there, I built the driveway. The project was taken over because the former mayor, I was also recalling the mayor at the time, I was thrown in jail. So I did not complete the project. The guy took over the project from me. He never completed the project. Do you see a dumpster surrounding there? Because that's on the drawings. It's a brick structure that was never built. The parking lot was never paved. The place was never